It's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on CEMJQ, Chemtura Corporation. If you follow my video charts, you know I've been following this one for quite a while, and I want to get this updated again today, just because I've gotten a bunch of questions on it, and they've been good questions, and rightfully so. And just right off the bat, I guess I can say I don't know really. The main question being, what happened today, what's going on, and I don't know. There was big volume, and then we had what you could probably call a spinning top candle. At one point in the day, clearly it was green and things were looking good, and then there was a pullback the rest of the day, but it did bounce back up. So pretty crazy day on really big volume. So I'm going to try to do my best to kind of explain what I see from a charting perspective, but I won't beat around the bush. This one's kind of confusing, so bear with me, and I'll try my best here, but no shame here in being able to admit that this one's got me a little bit, turned upside down right now. The good news, though, is from a daily chart perspective, the support levels are holding. These lines that you see are from one of the previous videos I did on it, and you can see that I had marked both here and here as support levels, and sure, there's been a few little instances where it's dropped below, but this zone right here has been holding. It's been getting quite a bit of action, and each time it drops down there, the bulls have pushed it back out. And today it's just looking like another day where it dropped down there. However, the good news is by the end of the day, if you look closely, you can see that it did close above this blue line. So it's holding above these support levels. So for the people that are asking me from a daily chart perspective, yeah, things are fine. Things are holding in there. As long as these support levels hold, then from the daily chart perspective, things are still good to go. You still have your 50-day simple moving average sloping upwards nicely, which is kind of reminding you what the overall context of this trend is. And even your, I guess the 10 is kind of curling over, but even the 20-day simple moving average is still sloping upwards anyways. So let's break this down and take a look. First, I'm going to do is just a 5-minute chart, just because I'm curious about what happened today. So you can see that I had let's see. Okay, so right in the morning here, stock made the big move up. So for the first about hour and a half was when it made that move up, and then here is where a bunch of the volume came in, as you can see, right between 11 and 12, and then this is where the pullback happened. It bottomed out here, and then went back up a little bit. And then looking at the rest of the day was pretty much a slow decline, but this is where it bounced back up and didn't close at the low of the day, which was good to see. And it was encouraging that the last, let's see, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so about the last 25 minutes, half an hour, the price was going up into the close of the day on halfway decent volume. So that's encouraging to see. But as far as the daily events, as you can see, just real crazy. Like I said, each one of these bars represents 5 minutes worth of time. So the price, made this opening move upwards, and then, fell apart, and then slowly drifted downwards. Keep in mind, this is definitely a day trader's type perspective. So if you're a long-term holder who views the daily chart, you can pretty much disregard this. But a lot of the questions were specifically what happened today. I haven't been following the story, so I don't know if there was wishy-washy news out or what. I have no idea. I'm just making this all based on the chart. So the run-up, also looking down, you can see it wasn't on huge volume, but the sell-off was on bigger volume. So perhaps just a bigger trader or something decided to take advantage of this move that had occurred. That's pure speculation on my part. But we'll just have to see what the rest of the week brings. But like I said, the last part of the day was encouraging. Bringing it up here on a 60-minute, once again, you can see that for the swing traders out there, they're having a good time with this one. Quite a few swing opportunities. Here's one, pull back, move up again. Here's another one. So if anything, my guess would be that the swing traders are probably looking to buy right around this area again. At least those of them that use the charts and so forth, because there has been a good area of support here. You can see the price held up there, held up there, held up here, and it's looking like it's going to hold up here too. So this, what what level is this? This right around it's about 78 cent level. Um, it's clearly an area where the bulls have been hanging out, and there's been lots of chart players and traders that have been taking advantage of these swings here that it's been producing. So if that remains true, then I'd expect this area to hold and to have it bounce from here if the traders are staying in there. So that may be the issue right now with this kind of back and forth action. You need to get rid of the traders before you can move back up. But to go back to the daily, like I said, it is still looking good. You still got the higher highs. You're not putting in any lower lows. This support area is holding up, but I'll be very curious to see how the rest of this week goes after such a big volume bar like this and kind of the spinning top action that you had here. Now the good news is if you had been in a strong uptrend where the price had just been shooting up and then all of a sudden you got a candle like this on high volume, that would not be the best sign in the world. But because it's already, you're getting a candle like this in a lower, let me pause it real quick. Sorry about that, I had a phone call. He'll be calling back, so I'm going to make this quick. But like I said, overall, things are looking good. Resistance wise, the same ones are still there, both this one and then this is the significant one. These are going to be the support levels. But overall, like I said, things are still looking good from the daily perspective. The rest of this week will be interesting. I think it's either going to get more sideways action or it's going to make a nice move to the upside here, given the past history of the chart. We will just have to wait and see. But for you daily players out there that are using the daily chart, trend still intact. For you shorter term players, yeah, this day was pretty wishy-washy, but for the day traders, I'm sure they're loving this sort of action. So the chart's kind of attracting all sorts of people right now, and you do need everybody. More liquidity, the better. But I think the chart's going to make a significant move by the end of this week, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. If you do have any other questions on it, please shoot me a message. Also, I'd encourage you to check out bullmarketnewsletter.net. If you go there and sign up for the emailer, you'll be sent a free ebook. And with that, you'll be subscribed on our list, which gets all sorts of things from small caps up to big boards. And it's all free, no strings attached. So it's worth checking out. We've been making some good money together with our trade ideas and chart setups and so forth. So it's worth at least giving a try. Once again, this was CEMJQ.